Ethiopia is host to over 900,000 refugees from South Sudan, Somalia and Eritrea. 650,000 of these living in 26 camps depend on the World Food Programme and the UN Refugee Agency for food assistance. However, the agencies now warn that food supplies are low.
The appeal that we launched on the 7th of March is a request for $80 million to ensure that we can continue providing food to the over 600,000 refugees that we feed beyond April 2018.
Right now, we have the resources to continue giving at a current reduced level of 16 kgs for the next 2 months. After that, we need $30 million immediately to ensure that we can cover their requirements at least through mid-year.
The current 16 kilograms per person the refugees are receiving is already 4 kilograms short of the expected amount each refugee is entitled to per month.
In 2017, we faced similar challenges and we had to make a 20% cut. That means refugees were getting below the 2,100 kilocalories, which is the recommended daily ration. We fear deeper cuts in May, and there is a real risk that we will have to reduce food by 60%.
Ethiopia has adopted the comprehensive refugee framework that will allow refugees to be integrated into local communities, but this is still a long way off.
In general, it takes WFP about 3 months once we receive a contribution from a donor to make sure that food is ready for distribution in a camp. That's a pretty long lead time. So one of the options we have is better coordination planning with the government and with the donors to have like a 6-month projection rather than immediately.
And with unpredictable refugee flows into Ethiopia, the challenge is bound to be even bigger. The humanitarian agencies are worried that if food rations are cut, malnutrition will increase in the camps, and many girls and women will be forced to get married with the hope that their new husbands will provide for them enough food. Recent assessments show that malnutrition rates among the children under the age of 5 are above the emergency threshold of 15% in nearly half of the 26 camps. Coletta, Wanjohi, CGTN in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.